Bring in Bo Nix right now, quarterback for the Oregon Ducks. Bo, first of all, congrats on the win. Your first win as an Oregon Ducks starting quarterback, your first game out there in Eugene. Sum up this one for me.
Thank you. Yes, sir. It was a pleasure to be out there tonight. I really enjoyed being out there with my teammates and the coaches, and obviously it was a great atmosphere tonight. It was a fun one in Austin. I got to experience it for the first time, and the guys just played great. Our O-line played great. We were able to run the ball, and when you're able to run the ball effectively early like that, usually you do really well on offense.
Well, Gus Farwell here. Just congratulations on the game. Thought you were pretty much flawless all evening. What was your mindset coming into this week after that disappointment last week?
Well, it was important for us to just take what they gave us, and we didn't want to necessarily force any throws. We had a lot of chances, some RPOs to throw. And obviously we just wanted to make them tackle us in the box, and if we had our run there, we wanted to go ahead and run it, and obviously if the passes were open, just to take those. But I felt like we did a good job of just getting those easy completions and to get us started, and then after that the offense just kind of carried it on through the end zone.
Bo, what is something personally that you wanted to work on this week? Obviously, you watch a lot of film, you critique yourself, you get coached up by your coaches. What's something that you said, okay, going into this game, this is something that I need to do or fix?
I think the number one thing was just take completions and get those things started, because we knew once we crossed the 50, we were going to be aggressive. So we just had to make sure we were completing passes. We really didn't want the ball to hit the ground this week. That was a goal in our QB room, and I think we got that done pretty well.
But what was the message from the coach, Dan Lanning, after that loss last week? And we showed footage of him earlier. He's a fiery guy. He likes to motivate you guys. What was his message and his tone throughout the week?
Yeah, his message and tone last week, really following the game, was very encouraging. Even during the game, he was just extremely motivating, and just he kind of kept me just at ease throughout the game. Even though it was a tough one, he was just really encouraging, and I appreciate that from a head coach. And then this week, turning around, even though we had success on offense, he was sure to coach me when I got to the sideline, and that's important to me too. You know, all I asked was just to be coached pretty tough. I wanted him to, if he ever saw something that I could get better at, just to let me know. And I feel like he does a great job of that in a very constructive but positive way. And he's never really down on you. He's always got that positive outlook on things. And I think that's what makes him such a great head coach.
Well, you obviously have a very difficult opponent next week in BYU. What are you looking to accomplish this week in practice?
Well, I think the most important thing is just to respond. Obviously, we're going to celebrate this one tonight, and then tomorrow we're on to BYU. But we know they're going to be a really good team. Traditionally and historically, they've always been really good. They're well coached, very physical. So I'm excited to face that opponent in a fun atmosphere like Austin. I think it's important for us to go into practice this week and do what we kind of did this week, kind of just go back to the basics, be great in fundamentals, be very physical at the point of attack, and be explosive offensively. And then just as the game progresses, we'll just find those things that we got to fix and make some in-game adjustments.
Bo, congrats on the win, my man. 277 yards passing, 5 touchdowns. Enjoy this one. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. I appreciate it.